Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Thor 4, Love and Thunder. Yes. I was going to wait for the full trailer, but I'm going to talk about it now. There's probably no real need to see the full trailer. So let's get into it. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 8. Book 9 coming this summer. Thank you for supporting the channel. Okay, so now it's a whole montage of Thor growing up, and I don't know why we need that. He is a god, after all, the god of thunder, and this whole movie's about who Thor is. Who is Thor? He's got to find himself, everyone. Yeah, it's just what we want to see. We want to see an action star with big muscles, and we want to see him go on an existential quest. Here he is working out, getting his gut gone. Apparently, the Guardians of the Galaxy are all over this one. They're in this trailer a lot, so that's a positive. That's a positive, I'll say. I like the Guardians of the Galaxy. And Thor did team up with them. Now they play "Sweet Child of Mine" in the background of this. I just can't for the life of me figure out why they picked that song. It doesn't really go. It's just nostalgia bait, in my view. There's a lot of effects. I guess he gets a new girlfriend, this time with blue hair. Then, he's walking around with his axe, his magic axe. I guess he goes and visits Olympus, I guess, because this appears to be Olympus. And travels around and to find himself. This is the Rocky guy from what's the name, and I guess he revisits the dragon he slew. I don't know. And then there's New Asgard. This I don't like at all. I don't like. This is dumb. Valkyrie is now the king of Asgard. It's stupid. It's dumb. It's absolutely dumb. It's dumb that they call her a king. It's dumb that they're even on Earth. That the Asgardians moved to Earth or whatever. There's absolutely no reason Thor, can't be the new king or whatever. Valkyrie in a suit, this is dumb. This is all exactly what I expected this movie to be. Woke, feminist, baiting crap. So, whatever. It makes no sense. It just takes away from the movie. Here it is, I guess, Olympus. I guess this is. And now this scene is the scene people are talking about. It's Star-Lord giving a speech to his crew about, when you get into trouble, just stare into the eyes of people that you love to remember where you are, or something like that. And then, Hemsworth, leans in the middle of the speech, I guess to imply that, hey, maybe he's gay, which is weird. I think it's just meant to be a joke, because then he's just like, oh, well, yeah, and I don't know why he's wearing this. It's stupid. The whole thing looks dopey, in a bad way. Like Ragnarok was kind of dopey in a good way. Oh, and this is, of course, the worst, the absolute worst, Natalie Portman as female Thor. Dumb, stupid, unnecessary, unsuccessful in the comics, I'll add. Pretty damn unsuccessful in the comics. No one's jazzed for this. No one. This is peak end of Marvel Phase 4. Right here. You can put all the nostalgic songs you want, July 2022. I don't think this is going to get any better. No. Natalie Portman on a good day, I can't stand. Can't stand this. I mean, Chris Pratt being in it is kind of fun. He kind of looks like, at least they haven't screwed up Chris Pratt's character yet. But, they're deconstructing Thor here, I think. And it looks bad. It looks bad. Now, they could have done a cool adventure where Thor has to save the universe and fight a bunch of monsters, and has an existential threat, if you really got to do that. But he's Thor. He is Thor. Natalie Portman can't be Thor. Natalie Portman, I guess, could be the goddess of thunder. But Thor was already married in the mythos. He had a wife. Her name was Sif. She was in the comic. Okay? You know, they, even in the comic, it wasn't much of a thing. It was like an arranged marriage kind of thing. But, you know, we're talking about gods. We're not talking about like superheroes. They don't obey the same physics and laws that humans do. And not for nothing, Natalie Portman, she's just not good in my view. She's terrible. And Jane Foster was never popular in the comic. The only reason she was brought back, it was, I think, another IP that Marvel owned, and the ladies of Marvel said, "Well, how can we girl this one up? Well, let's make Jane Foster Thor. Oh, that'll show those fanboys." What you're going to show, again, is that people are done with this. What you're going to do is ruin yet another thing that used to make a ton of money and could continue to make money, but instead your agenda is going to ruin it. So, I mean, the Sweet Child of Mine song, to me, is a dead giveaway. They're desperate to get people to go, "Oh, I remember this song, and, you know, I'm going to see this movie. I like that song." Doesn't even really go with what the hell's going on. I mean, Sweet Child of Mine, how's that tie into Thor? With his mom? Are you going to do more of his mom stuff? I mean, that sounds pathetic. I guess you're just determined to girl up this character and prove, hello, ladies could do it too. Except no one wants that. No one believes that. Everybody likes Chris Hemsworth. Natalie Portman, I think, is kind of tolerated. A few people like her. Would have liked to have seen her in a hot outfit. Maybe as Thor's girlfriend. Maybe Thor saving her. But beyond that, what the hell is that character for? It's not her movie. This is like, oh, you know, this summer, Spider-Man is back, but Mary Jane's turn to be Spider-Man. Mary Jane's not Spider-Man. Okay? Natalie Portman's not Thor. Thor is a name. Okay? Again, it's like saying Frank Smith. Frank Smith! No, now I'm the new Frank Smith. My name's Frank Smith. That doesn't make any sense. She has the hammer. It shows absolutely no history to the comic, to the mythos, nothing. It's just a bunch of woke-tarded nonsense costing millions and millions of dollars. Will people go see it? I'm sure the momentum will carry this movie to somewhat of a box office success. And it doesn't look like boring, I'll say, but it looks ridiculous. You know, at least with Thor Ragnarok, we got to see the Hulk. He finally spoke. Him and Thor fought it out. I mean, that's fun. That's fun. That's action. What are we going to see here? Oh, we're going to see Natalie Portman wield the hammer. No one wants to see that. No one wants to see that. Now, maybe if Natalie was possessed by an evil demon and then Thor had to fight her, that would be kind of cool, but that's not what's going to happen. You know, it looks like Thor is just the butt of every joke. This is going to be the this is what they should call it. Thor 4, the emasculation. Oh, we're going to emasculate your male character. Oh, you toxic fanboys will hate it, but it's for your own good. No, it's not. No, it's not at all. No one's going to go see it. The buzz on this movie is terrible. It's been terrible from out the gate. From the moment they announced Natalie Portman's going to be wielding the hammer, everybody went, ugh. That's what your fan base is. And I explained the alpha fan base theory before. The alpha fans, in this case for comics, are the comic book geeks. Okay? My friends, my family, they're thinking about going to see Thor 4. They're going to ask me, oh, I'm thinking about going to see Thor 4. Is that any good? What do you think I'm going to tell them? I'm going to tell them, oh, God, no. No. Go see the first one. Second one, man. Third one, good. That's it. You know, and some of the other Marvel tie-ins. Phase 4, stay away from it. That's what I'll tell them. Will someone still go see it? Yeah. Yeah, I have relatives who've not consulted me and they've gone and seen movies. Oh, man, that sucked. Could have told you it sucked. um, so I mean, this is just a big waste of time, and you're not just killing it for Thor and Chris Hemsworth, although I think Chris Hemsworth will survive this. He's a fun actor. You're killing it for the entire franchise. Then it taints Guardians of the Galaxy and all the other Marvel properties, and soon it'll just all not be worth it. The moment they start recasting people with cheaper actors, then you know it's over. You know at that point they're just trying to squeeze out another movie. So this is late. It's not called for. It's not what we want at all. If anything, this movie should have been numero uno Beta Ray Bill. That would have been a fun movie, right? Thor, and you could even pass the duties of Thor to Beta Ray Bill. He was in the comic, hugely popular when the comic came out. Oh my God, people would go absolutely GD nuts for Beta Ray Bill. He was popular then. He was an alien Thor. Okay, he was the only alien worthy enough to pick up the hammer to defend his people. And then they built Thor another hammer, and could have been the same thing. Natalie Portman, no. Natalie Portman, no. Natalie Portman, no. Natalie Portman, like me, I think most people associate Natalie Portman with terrible Star Wars prequels, although in light of the even worse Marvel Star Wars sequels, maybe they're not so terrible now for those comparison, but still, you know, no one wants to see female Thor. No one wants to see Chris Hemsworth humiliated. Not men, not women. Just a handful of ideologues in Hollywood who don't understand the fan base at all and don't care. They're all making their money. They're all going to make money. They all got golden parachutes. Everybody's guaranteed their money. They'll all walk away and blame each other for the failure. That's what's going to happen. So, will I see this? Absolutely not. The only circumstance where I would see this movie is if I could see it for absolutely free and not pay for it. And even then, I probably wouldn't sit through it. It's probably going to be awful. I'll watch some clips online, and maybe I'll look at the after credits scene. I'll see where it's going. I'll definitely tune in for all the various reviews, but I'm not going to see this. You think I'm going to pay good money for you to spit in my face? Don't pee in my face and tell me it's raining, ladies of Marvel and ladies of Disney who have taken it over and screwed the pooch. I want to see this movie tank. I want to see it do so awfully that Disney is like, well, if superhero movie's done, that's how badly I want to see this movie do. I want to see it. I want it to be another Last Jedi, a Skywalker fiasco. You know, I just want it to tank. I'm not rooting for you. I'm not rooting for Disney anymore. And now I have even more reasons to ban Disney. You know, I was longtime banner of Disney before the Marvel movies, before any of this stuff. And then the Marvel movies came out, and I said, well... And I started watching them. I said, well, these are pretty good. Maybe they've come back. And for a while, I was, back on the Disney bandwagon, at least for Marvel. And now I'm off. I wouldn't give you 10 cents for this movie. So I say don't watch it. Don't give money to people that hate you. Okay? If you're a comic book fan, know this. They hate you. They absolutely hate you. They want you to see this movie and complain about it. And they'll laugh all the way to the bank with your $14 or $15 or $20, whatever you spend at that movie. Don't pay for this movie, I say. Just my opinion. And that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble. I'm going to go watch The Batman and review it. See ya in the next one.